I'm Isaac, and every day on this channel we go through everything Trump talked about on Truth Social. And tariffs is the word of the week, I guess, because Trump says we're all getting a $2,000 tariff dividend payment directly to all middle-class Americans, and he says this is going to be without Congress's approval. This is from Trump's press briefing, and he reposted this. He also calls out countries that he's been negotiating with, saying any country that wants to play games with the ridiculous Supreme Court decision, especially those that have ripped off the USA for years and even decades, will be met with a much higher tariff and worse than that which they just recently agreed to. Buyer beware. Thank you for your attention to this matter. And he says, as president, I do not have to go back to Congress to get approval of tariffs. It's already been gotten in many forms a long time ago. They were also just reaffirmed by that ridiculous and poorly crafted Supreme Court decision, President DJT. And moving on from tariffs, Donald Trump shares this from the White House that says one and the same. It's the USA beating the USSR in 1980 at the hockey tournament, as well as this year when they beat Canada. And today at the White House, Donald Trump honors the family of Lincoln Riley and other victims of crimes committed by illegal immigrants, and this is by declaring an Angel Family Day. And Trump reposts this from the White House that says Lincoln Riley's tragic death and the many others were completely preventable. It should have never happened. The illegal aliens who killed them should have never been here. Because 2 years ago, Lincoln Riley was brutally murdered while jogging on a college campus by a criminal illegal alien who should not have been in this country. And this is why President Trump remembers her and all angel families by proclaiming February 22nd as National Angel Family Day. And so let's take a look at part of Donald Trump's speech from this.
Everyone in this room not only suffered an infinite loss, they were the victims of politicians who put the comfort of foreign criminals before the safety of American citizens and American patriots. Their stories were censored and suppressed like maybe almost never before, so that the politicians could open our borders and allow our nation to be invaded. If we didn't win the election, our nation would right now be destroyed. February 22nd is going to be National Angel Family Day. Very important. So many incredible family members and friends, parents and children.
And in this speech, there is a moving moment in which Lincoln Riley's mother, Allison, delivered incredible remarks honoring her daughter and thanking President Trump. And this is what she said. She said, "This could be any family. I'm beyond blessed and thankful that you're honoring not just Lincoln," because she's one in a ton of people that have suffered at the hands of illegal immigrants. And so it's official. Donald Trump signed a proclamation declaring February 22nd as National Angel Family Day. The White House says we remember the American lives stolen from us. We stand with angel families and recommit to the largest mass deportation effort in our nation's history. And Trump reposted this. And the tensions are still rising with Iran. Today, Donald Trump talks about it, saying numerous stories from the fake news media have been circulating, stating that General Daniel Kane, sometimes referred to as Raisin, is against us going to war with Iran. The story does not attribute this vast wealth of knowledge to anyone and is 100% incorrect. General Kane, like all of us, would not like to see war, but if a decision is going to be made against Iran at a military level, it is his opinion that it will be something easily won. He knows Iran well in that he was in charge of Midnight Hammer, the attack on the Iranian nuclear development. It is a development no longer, but rather was blown to smithereens by our great B-2 bombers. Raisin Kane is a great fighter and represents the most powerful military anywhere in the world. He has not spoken of not doing Iran or even the fake limited strikes that I have been reading about. He only knows one thing: how to win, and if he is told to do so, he will be leading the pack. Everything that has been written about a potential war with Iran has been written incorrectly and purposefully so. I am the one that makes the decision. I would rather have a deal than not, but if we don't make a deal, it would be a very bad day for that country. And very sadly, its people, because they are great and wonderful. And something like this should never have happened to them. And we saw Donald Trump say something similar to this yesterday. Again, today he reiterates, "We're winning too much, it's just not fair," President DJT. And finally, he posts some of those wins, because if you guys didn't know, the State of the Union is tomorrow. And here's a little pregame show. "The State of the Union is strong because America is respected again on the world stage. The State of the Union is strong because our border is the most secure in history of our nation. Sleep well, America, because we're keeping America safe. Mortgage rates just fell below almost 6%, the lowest mark in years. President Trump is helping make the American dream affordable. The State of the Union is strong. President Trump has cut waste, fraud, and abuse, and he's just getting started. So there you have it. That's everything Trump posted about over the last 24 hours. I guess you guys don't need to watch the State of the Union anymore because you saw my video. Also, Trump still reiterates he wants to make a deal with Iran. He's not looking to go to war with them, and he's continuing to say that he has sole tariff power. As always, if you guys want to support the channel, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys tomorrow.